Hey guys, this is the Cleaning Music Lady, and my name is Emily. If you're new, thank you so much for being here. I'll introduce myself later on in the video, and if you have been joining me along the way, welcome back. It means a lot to me that you guys check in with me every week. Alright, getting right into today, I had been really avoiding this project of the pantry because, first of all, I was not really sure what kind of organizing situation was actually going to work. It's sort of awkward because there's a large window to put the stuff in, but it's also kind of deep, and so finding the right organizers for this area has always been kind of hard. And I was finding that what I did have was not really working very well, and so we were actually avoiding eating anything out of the pantry, which is very counterintuitive. So I wanted to find a system, and I was just browsing at Target and I saw that they had these new giant acrylic bins, and I was like, I think that will be perfect. So I bought several of them. I think I have 4 now, and they have made such a difference. So you're gonna see me organize all this stuff, and it's gonna look so much better at the end. Later on in the video, you're gonna see me clean our kitchen. It needed some attention as well. And then also I decorated our living room for Valentine's Day. Nothing super extreme, but it is really, really cute. And if you are looking for some inspiration for Valentine's Day, stick around to the end of the video. So I mentioned that I only bought 4 of these giant organizers, and that's because on the top left, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I've got a potato and onion keeper. They're black, so they blend in and it's very difficult to see. And then on the bottom of that shelf, I've got 3 of these Progressive brand giant canisters with the scoopers, and I like to use one for penne noodles because it seems like we always use kind of a lot of those, one for some sort of dessert, and then one for pancake / waffle mix. So I emptied all of these cans into this container. It did get a little bit messy, and I tried to pat it down with the scooper, but anyway, I was happy to consolidate all those cans of the mix and get all of that cleaned up.
Who knows what you think about me? And I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy.
Alright, here is a look at the pantry. This is my cans. I try not to buy too many more than this because then it just becomes a big mess. So this is all the cans we have. And then moving down, I had done this one a few days ago, and that's why I decided I was going to redo this pantry. This is like all of the rice, most of the noodles, and you saw in my other container I've got some overflow. Over here, just kind of in the corner, I've just got a box of Jell-O and some powdered sugar and some peanut butter back there. Moving on over to the other side, I've got all this pasta and a few rice. The bottom is like baking supplies, breakfast stuff. So that's why I got my chia seeds in here for smoothies. I had my Nespresso pods in here, just extra baking stuff. We've got our soy sauce over there, our favorite kind from the Asian market. And up here, these are our Tupperware bins for potatoes and onions. Right now they're empty, I need to buy some. And you saw me refill our pancake mix. We've got noodles and a treat. So that is pretty much our little pantry. It looks way better. I'm so excited.
The best I could. I can't stop.
All right, welcome to the kitchen. It's not terrible today. It could be worse, but at the time it felt really bad because the night before, Jonathan and I had been talking about having his friends over, and the whole time I thought he meant the next weekend. No, he meant today. So I'm kind of frantically trying to get things organized and trying to get this area ready for them to have dinner. I ended up making some taco soup and like Mexican stuff. They liked it a lot. I think they did. And anyway, I wanted to go ahead and change out this tablecloth. I originally thought that I would keep it for Valentine's Day, but honestly, I was just over it. I was ready for a change, and also I just didn't want the guys to feel like they were eating at like a Barbie mansion or something. So anyway, I'm taking off all this stuff off the table so that I can get the tablecloth off, and I ended up going with my navy blue placemats because that's just kind of my vibes. You guys know I really like blue and white, especially if you've seen our bedroom. So just a simple kind of blue and white with these flowers that I had gotten, and I like how it all turned out.
I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. Won't you get on my way? Get on my way. I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in. The sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky. Oh no, like I'm sudden but instead.
I just wanted to point out that these white bins that I'm now putting these bags of chips in were actually originally down in the pantry, and since I don't need them down there anymore, I'm reusing them, like repurposing them for here. And typically I don't love the look of having a ton of food and snacks and stuff out, but if Jonathan doesn't really see stuff, then he gets confused as to where it is, I guess. I don't know. If he doesn't see it, he won't eat it. So I try to make like his work snacks really easy for him to find. So going to work, like, it's not a question. They're here. He knows where they are. So I figured they looked better in these white bins than they did just in like the Costco bags and stuff. So I ended up putting his like diced peaches and pears in one and the Cheetos in the other one. So always save your bins even if you don't know, because maybe one day you'll figure out you need them somewhere else. Honestly, sometimes organization ideas hit me at the weirdest times, and that's kind of how the pantry thing started in the first place. I just bought one of the acrylic bins to test it and see if it would fit, and then it ended up being the perfect thing, and then of course I had to go back to Target and get more. So that's usually how organizing goes for me, at least.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this, so let's go.
Now that I've got the table and the pantry organized, now I'm working on dishes here in the dishwasher. I had a lot to put away, and then of course more to load up. The dishes never end, guys. It's seriously the worst. I promised that I would introduce myself. Sometimes you guys say I should do that more. My name is Emily, and I am a general music teacher at an elementary school. So I teach kindergarten through 5th grade. I have 600 students. It's really hard for me to remember all of their names, but something that really helps me is that I am on car rider duty, and that has actually been the best thing for me to make connections with kids and get to know their names. So that's a little bit about me. I also love to play the violin. I play at church almost every Sunday, it seems like now. And I'm married to my husband Jonathan, who is working and also going to school. He wants to be an elementary school teacher, so kudos to him for that. I also love to organize, as you guys see. I love to clean. I would totally love to maybe get into some professional organizing someday, but music is definitely my number one. It's something that I've always loved to do. And I just wanted to mention that if you're thinking, how is this couple affording this house and they're just married and all these things, the answer is that we don't. My parents bought this house when I was about 10 years old, and it's only about 30 minutes away from theirs. We all worked really hard to renovate it, but no one worked harder than my dad, and I'm so thankful for that. They've put a lot of time, effort, money into it. So they're really just helping us out by letting us living here, and we just pay the bills. But that gives me even a greater sense of need to take care of this place and keep it clean, keep it nice, because we're just really, really grateful to them.
Can't find someone better. Oh, hey, you. Oh, hey, alright. Oh, hey, I'm looking for a couch to crash on. Tonight shouldn't be the night I go home with anyone. I've been out walking on a rougher patch now, but I must say, living on the edge of things has been kind of fun. Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? 'Cause I sure put on the show. I'm dancing on the tables, and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters, and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things, alright. All of the cups are out of sight. You wanna drink 'cause I can buy. You're dancing on the table, so am I. I'm not usually the one who acts out. All those crazy little things we all kind of dream about. A good thing we are running out of sunlight. It's not necessary for these guys to know all about. Look, there's a bruise choose right here.
Here I'm filling up these OXO containers. I love to use these for cereal. They're super good for keeping it fresh and it just looks really pretty, honestly. And then also I was using these 2 smaller containers to put some of these baked chips in there. I just feel like I'm more likely to maybe eat them and remember that they're there if they're in these convenient little containers. Moving into on top of the fridge, this is one area that I probably cleaned maybe a few months ago, but it's like the type of thing that needs to be maintenance, so it just wasn't looking very good at all. So we had gotten some new chips and I wanted to organize the chips and then take down the like half or almost gone bags and put those into smaller containers so they weren't just like gonna get lost and stale up here anyway. So the main goal for getting this area organized was so that I could get down the little I guess I don't even know what to call it, catering hot tray thing, so that I could use it for the guys for their little party that night. So anyway, I felt like it was looking a lot better at the end and I was able to get the little catering tray down.
Makes the things alright. All of the cups are out of sight. You want a drink 'cause I can buy. You're dancing on the table, so am I. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. No, it is way too late, but I just can't get my eyes off you. Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything.
I wanted to go ahead and get the kitchen vacuumed and mopped. I'm using my Dyson V11 Torque. I absolutely love this vacuum, 100% recommend. And I also 100% recommend the O-Cedar Spin Mop. Just the most basic, awesome mop you will ever have.
I need a boost. Let's turn up the love because it's on. Ooh, ooh. Keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh. Let's turn up the love. Might have been one too many. Should go home to my bed, sleep it off. But I can't stop believing you're the one I'ma be with tonight. So I will do anything to make you mine. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love because it's on. Ooh, ooh. Keep my fingers crossed.
Alright, I'm gonna show you guys the living room, but before you do, know that I spent a lot of time already to put things where they're supposed to go and get my Valentine's Day stuff set up so that you can see it. So it's not bad, just need to fold up the blankets. This is what I have for Valentine's Day, not a ton, but I think it's plenty. And I've just kind of got a blank slate here.
Gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. Oh, hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Oh yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on.
I wanted to introduce you guys to our robot vacuum Derby. He's seriously the best. We love him so much. We didn't use him a whole bunch around the holiday season just because I know I could have mapped him to not hit the Christmas tree, but I never did it. So if this is the first time you're ever meeting Derby, he is the iRobot i7 Plus. Super recommend, especially if you are a busy person like we are. And then just a final look at some nasty mop water, because who doesn't love a satisfying gross thing? And I just hope you guys have an amazing week, and I hope that you get some stuff checked off of your list. I hope that this video has been motivating for you. Leave me a comment down below, and if you are new, please consider subscribing. I have new videos every single week. Bye, friends!